What is the love language of your husband? Let me first of all give you a small, quick summary of for anyone who doesn't know about this concept, the concept of love language, which comes from Dr. Gary Chapman's book, The Five Love Languages. He says that there are five main ways people give and receive love. Number one is words of affirmation, two is acts of service, three is receiving gifts, four is quality time, and five is physical touch. So the idea is that we all have a primary love language, or maybe a mix of one or two or couple that makes us feel most connected and appreciated. So, for example, for some women, when their husband says "I love you," they and or they give them some so sweet compliment. That's the word of affirmation. That is kind of they feel like they are being loved the most. Then other women feel most loved when their husband do something for helpful for them, like washing the dishes, and that is the acts of service. Or when they are receiving gifts, their husband brings some flowers or some kind of gifts, and that's a thoughtful token of love. Then quality time, which is about undivided attention, and husband do that PDS, the public displays of affections, so you feel most loved. So why even I'm talking about this book here today in this video? Because the concept that is being explained in this book, it is life changing, completely life changing for all the married women out there. Because if you understand these concepts, many of your marital issues will resolve on its own. Many of the issues, for example, many of us women think that if our husband doesn't do the things, certain things in the way we want them to do, we think that they're not affectionate enough, they're not loving enough. But actually, that might not be the case. So, for example, in my own life, my husband does not like this PDS, the public display of affections. He doesn't do that. And he would never take me to the expensive vacations, and he does not shower me all the time with expensive gifts. There are many friends of mine whose husbands do all kind of public display of affections or shower them with expensive gifts all the time, or there are friends whose husbands are taking them to expensive vacations, but there are certain things my husband is doing which their husbands are not doing. So for example, I give you a very real life example. I since COVID, I've been working from home, and my husband has to go to the work all 5 days a week. Even in the COVID, he was going. There are many days when I'm feeling very tired. My husband comes home and I tell him I don't want to cook today, and he will be very enthusiastically ask, "What do you guys want to eat today? Let me cook something for you." He cooks very yummy, delicious, special meals for us, and he feel very satisfied, very happy when he feed us. That is his love language. When he do something for me, for example, even anything cleaning or anything for my kids, if I ask him to do, he will very happily do that. He never complains about that I'm asking him to do certain things. He's a very family man. He never goes on those solo vacations. Many of my friends, their husband do, they go on solo vacations with their own friends only. My husband never has done that. He does not want to do. If on vacation we go, he want to go with us only. So that is kind of the person he is. And if he do things for me, anything I ask him to do, that makes him very happy. That means that is his love language, to help me in any way possible he can. That makes him happy. That is his love language. Other friends of mine whose husband's love language is something different, they don't help in household chores, they don't do that, but they do other things which my husband is not doing. You have to see what your husband does for you. In whatever way he might be doing something for you, you have to sit down and think that might be his love language. And when you understand his love language, then many of the issues you have with him, that he does not love me, he is not affectionate, he does not care for me, all those things, those small petty issues, they will go on its own. So I think if you are able to figure out what your husband's love language is, it might not be the same as your friend or your sister or anybody's, but your own husband's own unique way of showing the love. If you understand that, it is going to be life changing, it's going to be game changer completely, it's going to change your life, it is going to resolve many of your issues. So let me know what you think about it. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.